Warnings and agitations part 2. I would have loved to do this in Yoruba language, but I think this one goes beyond the shores of the southwest Nigeria. It goes even beyond the shores of Nigeria. It goes all the way to Africa. And for the fact that we want African Union, European Union, the Western world to know, I would want them to know that we know the games that they are playing, okay? That we know. Number one, how many of you realize what is going on in the north, where they bring most of the foodstuff to the southwest and wherever all over Nigeria? There has been massive killings of farmers. There have been massive kidnapping of farmers from major areas where they have planting activities, which of course help the whole Nigerians. But it is so shameful to you, government officials, starting from Tinubu, that you have weaponized poverty to such an extent that the poor masses who are the receiving ends of your evil policies, they cannot even create time to study the real situation of things. So you keep pushing them, and to the extent that the farmers in Kaduna, as the information was given to me by a friend who knows exactly what is happening, because she got the first class information, that the farmers, before they can harvest their own crops, which they have sweat, they struggle to plant, the bandits will go there and tell them that they must collect 80,000 naira per head before they can harvest. This injustice, these killings, this banditry was put in place by Buhari regime, and of course it was Tinubu that brought the same regime to us. Then the Tinubu, another bastard, has come to nail the coffin. Then let me first say this: all of you who was singing, everyone who was singing, everyone who had a hand in this government that we are now having, that the bird can no longer cry like birds, the animals, the rat can no longer cry like rat, even human beings can no longer speak like human beings. All of you everyone who was singing on your mandate to Shasan, that you even went ahead to design rags, to design garments and kara of shamelessness. Everything that you have put your hands on will never prosper. Everyone who has a hand, who posted Tinubu, everyone who said no, it is on his mandate, despite all our warnings since 2021, that there is nothing good that can come out from this man. All of you will never know peace, you will never know happiness. That is by the way. Then how come the government is not looking into the reasons why farmers are being killed? Have you all forgotten how many mass burial ceremonies that Samuel Otom of Benue State had for farmers? The same Samuel Otom, who is another bastard that will shed hot tears over his family members, over his children, that after he's being removed from the office, when he was voted out, 40 to 50 vehicles, only you, in a nation where minimum wage is 30,000 naira, and you know buruku te ìṣèjọba. African Union, United Nations, what exactly is your importance? What do you stand to gain? All the executives of these bodies that I've mentioned, International Monetary Fund, IMF, what exactly is your importance? Yet you bastards, with all African leaders, you go to the same meeting in which Western world The Western countries are being represented. The European countries, they are being represented. Yet the only thing you African leaders go there to do is to mortgage our lives as Africans. When they come, what exactly do they give you? I've asked these questions before. What have Africans done to deserve this from you bastards that we put in place? What exactly are we asking for as a people? Is it a sin to be a black person on this planet Earth? Is it a sin for us to just be asking for even 1 square meal, that we just want to be happy as a people? That every corner you make sure that life is, I can't even describe it. Look at what is happening in Ghana, that illegal miners will be mining gold in Ghana, yet the stupid government will not do anything. And the masses are dying. Then African youth, when are we going to stand up? If only we realize that if we all gather ourselves, even from these nations we are in, and we say enough is enough, we are going back home, these countries will not stand. And know what I'm talking about. Either the UK, France, everywhere. If blacks stand up and say we are going home, even from the US, these countries will have serious problems because we are one of the resources that they are tapping from Africa. I know what I'm talking about. From different walks of life. Unfortunately, the youth in Africa, they are being distracted by frivolities. Justice for this, justice for that. When there are more pressing issues that are claiming our lives on a daily basis. I got another video. Do you think it's easy for somebody to say he or she is going to take his own life or her own life? In a situation where you bastards are buying, you deliver unto yourselves 160 billion worth of vehicles. With the help of the pastors, you launder money. You take the money you borrow from China, from Russia, from everywhere. You steal the money. With the help of the pastors, you launder that money and you take it back to Western world, to European countries, Switzerland. Such that our president that died in 1998 in the name of Sonny Abacha, they are still returning that looted money. What have Nigerians done to you bastards? Some of us are losing our sleep because we cannot stand this injustice. And I use this moment to call on all Baba Agakoya. If we still have any one of you, some of us are ready to fight. I am not hiding my face to say it. Enough is enough. If you think it is not coming to your doorstep today because they are giving you people money, they are buying cars for you, why not think about tomorrow? All you Baba Agakoyas that can fortify us to fight this battle, where are you? Where in Africa are you powerful men that can fortify the youth? Tomorrow might be too late. Unfortunately, the most grave problem we are having is how to make an average Nigerian or African to realize that they deserve better life. Look at what is happening to Nigerians in Libya prison. Just because they are trying to travel out to look for better life in search of greener pastures, they are dying there unjustly in prison in Libya. Go and ask everybody. Where are you Babas and Baba Agakoyas? That you know the truth, that you want this generation to be the generation that will set Africa free. Slavery is still ongoing in our world. And some of us cannot stand aside and let others be suffering it, despite the fact that we are not on ground. We are feeling the pain. Tinubu, of what use are you? What exactly are you doing there? Every one of you that surrounds Tinubu in this regime, starting from Tinubu to the last person, ECOWAS, EU, United Nations, Ikú gbóná ni gbogbo yín máa kú, máa ṣe lé ní part 2, máa padà wá ní part 3 because enough is enough.